Hello everyone, welcome to Cursed Dawn Late Night Gaming. Playing Diablo II Resurrected. Just like everyone else is. So when I first bought this, I thought, oh, it looks so cool. Totally got sucked into the hype. And then I got it today and downloaded it and started playing it and immediately was like, thanks for the follow. I immediately was like, why did I do this? I've played the crap out of this game when it was new, and it's like going back and playing an old game that you played to death, and then you're like, cool, it's resurrected, and then you get in here and you're like, I've already done everything. You kind of feel like, you know, why am I starting this again? It's like starting a new character in WoW, kind of. You're like, I don't want to start from the beginning again. But, you know, then you get out there, you start smacking a few guys, and all of a sudden everything's better again. So I'm playing a druid, which is the character I liked the most from the expansion of Diablo II. But as you recall, there was one thing that I didn't like about the druid, and here I'll show you what it is. So now he's all peppy and cool, and he's like, but before he looked like he had a stick up his butt. Here, and we can show you now with the magic of going to the old school mode. Look at him. This little, it's like his knees were tied together or something. See, he just walked so strange. But the reason I liked him so much was because of this. The werewolf was so cool. So that's what I'm going to do again, because this was the werewolf back in the day. And I would go full werewolf, nothing else, just werewolf and rabies. And that's what I would dump all my points into. And I would literally walk up to one of these groups, bite them, and they would all just drop. So as I'm going to set that up again. But they look so much cooler now. It's just, I wish I could zoom in. Now maybe you can. I don't think you can. I'm trying and I can't zoom in. But I'm going to do the same build as I did then. It's what's the shortcut for this? Skills T. I'm doing the same thing I did last time. I'm dumping everything into werewolf, lycanthropy, and then I'm going to go down into rabies when I can. And you'll see, you just dump all the points you can into rabies, you bite something, and everything just drops dead. Now, back in the day, I also made a necromancer, but I screwed him up bad. I went into skeletons, and that's all I went into. I dumped everything into skeletons. And you know, you had to have dead bodies to raise a skeleton, because that makes sense, right? You get a dead guy, and then you raise a skeleton from a dead guy. But the problem was, once you got to Diablo, there was no dead guys. So you were hosed. Yeah, so I just thought I'd jump in and play a little bit. Do some chill chatting. I haven't streamed in a while because I have been into work crunch mode. And quite frankly, I still am. I just was like, I need a break. So this came out today and everyone's playing it and I just couldn't resist. Gosh, it just looks so much better. And you just don't realize it until you toggle. You're like, wow, it really was different. Because you, after playing Diablo 3, you're like, I miss Diablo 2. Diablo 2 was so much better. And in a lot of ways it was compared to Diablo 3. But then you toggle between, you're like, wow, I didn't realize so much different. That was a really cool idea for them to let you toggle between the modes. That was neat. Now I did have some I did have some like kind of hesitation for buying it because of all the stuff going on with Blizzard right now, you know. But you know, I worked for Activision for 8 years. And you know, there are bad people, and I worked for Ubisoft for 8 years, so they went through similar things. And I would say to me it was even worse because the stuff at Ubisoft, it was visual. You could see it happening, and it was sad. And I didn't see anything happening when I was at Activision, but that was years and years and years ago. But so I did have some hesitation, and then I was talking to one of my ex-coworkers from that time, and he's like, you know, it's just, I understand people are mad and they want to boycott the games, but you are really punishing the people that didn't do anything and are working there trying to make a living and still love games and are still trying to make games. And, you know, as a developer myself, I see what they're talking about, kind of. Anyway, so just long story short, I folded and bought it. So, but I have let my WoW subscription run out. Now, that wasn't out of any kind of morality, really. I just haven't been playing it. So, I don't know. It was these things that are happening in the industry right now are just long overdue. I mean, yeah. I'm so much happier working from home now. It is just wonderful. Yeah, I don't pick up white stuff. It's just garbage. And I know some people make tons of money. They always would like pick up every single thing and sell it. That's just a lot of work. Now, I ran into this earlier when I was... So my character's not very high level. I just started and then thought, why not stream it now? I know you would probably rather see me start from the beginning, but... But really, he's not very far. Let's see, what's the character? C, of course. Level 7. Yeah, I'm not very far. And I'm not going by any build or anything. I'm just like dumping into what I think it should be. I thought I remembered when I made the Druid last time, I dumped everything into dexterity and strength. So I'm just doing that again. I'm sure there are lots of people out there with different opinions and different ideas of what it should be. That's fine. This is just a casual play. I don't really care that much, to be honest. I just want to have a good time. I don't remember where I was going with that conversation. But anyway, I'm not very far along. It's so satisfying smacking them in the face. I have killed the woman at the temple. If you know Diablo 2. There's a big giant church and graveyard. I thought they stayed unlocked in Diablo 2. Didn't they stay unlocked? So that when you save and log out and come back, you could just go to the place you were at. Maybe that was Diablo 3. because I've unlocked that waypoint several times. So it's been long enough. Like, I think when this first came out, I was working at Grey Matter Studios making Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I believe that is when this first came out. And that was like a terrible Death March project. I mean, it wasn't a terrible project. It was a fun project to work on, but it was like I worked 6 days a week and didn't go home. Slept on the floor of my office. I wouldn't go home until Sunday, which was, let's face it, just crash on the bed and, you know. So it was kind of a death march of a game development, but ooh, there's someone nasty there. And I have to pay attention here, aren't I? But I do okay, I think I got it under control now. I'm almost dead, but hey. They're little shits, aren't they? Don't want to get too far away from the loot. So anyway, it was kind of a death march project, and so we were there a lot. But I remember any free moment we had, it was all about this. We would play Diablo together as much as we could. Oop. Windows key. So kind of junk. If those of you that don't know, I'm sure it's in the description of the controls in there somewhere. Pressing Alt brings up this. Pressing Control lets you run. I'm sure everyone knows that.
I can't carry anymore.
All right. Let's see if you really can't. You really can't. Let's identify some of this stuff. Okay, that's something out of the way. What was I trying to pick up? An axe. Right. That's got to go there. Okay. Yeah, this whole identifying thing was kind of annoying, but... All right. Yeah, so what's her name? This rogue that follows you around? The last 2 or 3 games, I jumped in really quick and played a bit when I had a free moment. And every time she disappears, I don't know where she goes. I still have her icon up here, like she's with me, but I don't know where she takes off to. I had to turn off the music because I didn't know about... I upload all my Twitch streams to YouTube, so didn't know if the music would be a problem or not. I need to ID this stuff before I can sell it. Did I just push save and exit? I did. No, I didn't. Okay. So then you got to go to the woman over here for the scrolls.
Yes?
Okay. I worked with one guy who was so into this game. Like, hardcore. He had tattoos up and down his arm of the game and everything. He went on to work at CD Projekt Red. Let's see here. Replenish life +2. What does this do? Max damage +1. Yeah, I'd rather have the replenish life. Sorry. 23 to 28 damage. That's just terrible, but yeah, it's better than that too. How about this? 18 to 24. Yep. Both of those are better. So we're going to switch that with that. And then we're going to switch this with this. What all does this do? +2 to minimum damage. Okay. +39 to undead. +32 to attack rating against undead. Adds fire damage. Adds poison damage. Wow. Okay. Bet you there's a gigantic value difference between them. Let's see. So that one's worth 259 and this one's worth 98. Okay. You know, maybe we'll just keep the fancy one. That one's not fancy. That can go away. That can go away. 14 and this is also 14, but it does, yeah, we'll get rid of that too. Get rid of that and put these in the box. The hardest thing about playing this is I keep getting confused with other Diablo games. It's like, can I combine these? I don't remember. Can you remove stones from items? I don't remember. You could in 3, but I don't know if you can. Okay. Because I got this item here and I can't remember. Can I get it out of there or not? Cold Plains. Hope things are sounding all right. I mean, I just got a whole different microphone setup. Now, I got it for a different thing, but should be a lot higher audio quality than I had in the past. Theoretically. I don't know how I feel about that sword. Seems like my armor kills them with the thorn, or it's actually a charm. Kills them just as easily as... Yeah, the thorn damage plus... What's her name? I don't remember. That's kind of the thing about Diablo, and I felt that way in Diablo 2 or 3 as well. I don't really very often feel threatened, you know? I don't feel like I'm going to die very often. Which makes it a little boring. But this is just a regular character. It's not like I didn't even notice if you could make like a hardcore, like, you know, if you die, you die. I didn't even notice that was a thing. Maybe I have to unlock it. Huh. It's kind of annoying when you swing and you don't hit anything. What do we got here? And unlike Diablo 3, these maps are all random. So it's not the same every time. Yeah, this is the sword that's supposed to whack the undead. Whack them hard. So I've already killed the chicklet that's here. There she is again.
Join my army of the dead.
Already done it once. Where'd the little ding go? Did I pick it up? I must have.
My army will destroy you.
Okay. Quit running from me. Ta-da! She did. Of course, she doesn't do the big loot explosion that she did the first time. Because I already got all the loot. So what do we get? We got a bow we can give to our lovely lady. Let's see. Yeah, she could use it.
I'll put that to good use.
You do that. I got a ring I can't use because I can't identify it. And a sash I could use if I could identify it. We have any scrolls out here anywhere? No. Okay. So it's been so long since I've played this. I already went down there and killed everything. I'm just repeating myself, basically. It's been so long since I played this, I don't really remember what I do next. There's probably a quest guide that I'm just not paying attention to. Let's see. Go through the underground passage to the dark woods, search for the tree of Idifus, and recover the scroll. The underground passage, huh? Now, it doesn't specify, is it just called the maybe it does specify if it's just called the underground passage. Because this here, I don't think is called the underground passage. This is the crypt. And when I went in there before, there was nothing. And on this side, there's the mausoleum. Nothing in there as well. Okay. All right, so if we hold tab, of course, you get the map. Hi, guys. Underground passage. I keep thinking I remember a big church, but that was Diablo 1. I mean, we can go into the mausoleum and see, but can't remember. That was a load time. Wow. Just for everyone out there to know, I am not sporting one of the fancy new RTX blah blah blahs. I have a NVIDIA GTX 1080, so it used to be the top dog, and now it's just a dog. Still not bad. I've no complaints really. I don't have ray tracing, but you know, I'm not one of these like people that are like hardcore crazy graphic. Gotta have the top frame rate. No, I'm not like that. So I just, if I can play the game and I don't notice a bunch of stuttering and annoying lag, I'm fine for the most part. Because to me, it's not about the graphics. I mean, you know, my trade is I'm a game designer, so I'm more into the gameplay than I am about the way it looks more. I mean, I think there's a lot of games out there these days, like, well, even like Minecraft, it doesn't have the greatest graphics. It doesn't have the greatest sound design. It has nothing great, but what it does have is good gameplay. Gameplay that's fun and everyone likes it. So hey, successful, even though it has really lame graphics that, I mean, some people would call it stylized, I guess. But, and then like the sound design is one of my biggest gripes about it, is just that there's no ambient outside sound. There's no birds chirping. It's just, if you stand still in Minecraft, it's just dead silence. But still, the game's fun. I've played hours of it. I've played hours of it with friends. So, you know, it doesn't need to be super great graphics to be a great game. And I'm not in any way dissing the game, the graphics in this game. Of course, they're wonderful because Blizzard has amazing artists. It's actually kind of interesting so Blizzard, to me, especially before all the controversy happened, was one of those companies that I always thought would be amazing to work at, because I was such a hardcore Warcraft person that I thought that is like the dream. And it was a dream I never wanted to experience, because I knew from having worked at lots of other studios that once you get there, you'll find out it's just like every other studio, you know. And I just didn't want that disappointment. I wanted to always think it was a special place. But they kind of ruined that. I mean, I'm sure it still has its allure, but because I still see people posting, hey, it's my first day at Blizzard. So there's still excitement there for people, but it's definitely different now. And I knew someone that worked when I was working at Squanch Games, the company made by Justin Roiland. When I was working there was a guy there that used to work at Blizzard. And I mentioned it to him. I was like, you know, to me, Blizzard was always like this dream place that I never wanted to ruin the dream by working there. And he goes, yep, you don't want to work there. That was pretty much all he said about it. I don't know. Does she feel any stronger now that she's got that bow? I don't really know if I feel it. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. I don't remember that.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. Oh, wow, you really can't. We don't even have a scroll. Because usually you open up a scroll here and then you just pop back and forth and sell everything. Huh. Wow, there isn't even a scroll. I can pick that up. I wanted to give this to her. It probably needs identified. Let's see. She's wearing this as 15.
I can't use that.
Yep, it needs identified. Bummer. Amplisa? That's a weird name. Amplisa. Amplisa. Huh.
I can't carry anymore.
I heard ya. Well, hell. Is there really no scrolls on the ground? It's just like, I just leave so much stuff laying around. Gotta be some somewhere. That was a waste. Wow. Give me a scroll. Lots of screaming for a crypt. Would expect it to be a little more quiet. Chip diamond. This has such a different feeling than Diablo 1. I remember when Diablo 1 came out, I played the demo. And I was like, oh my god, I need to get this. And then it came out, and it was so dark. It was like this. It was like dark and scary. It wasn't so slam bang, and like Diablo 2 is like about power rushing through things, you know? In Diablo 1, I don't remember feeling that way. I remember feeling more like I was afraid. It kind of lost that scariness. Then Diablo 3, of course, was completely all not scary. Wasn't there a waypoint? I thought this area had a waypoint. Well, apparently not. Look at the massacre. Senseless violence. Hey, bud. Gargantuan beast. Totally not Bigfoot. Oh, she feels stronger too. Okay, so here's where I dump some points into things, and everyone watching, probably on YouTube, is going to say, "What? You're so stupid." And you probably need to put more points into vitality. Isn't that basically life? Yeah. But I didn't. So yeah, like I said, I'm going full werewolf rabies, so I don't get rabies until level 12. But I'm just toggling points between these two. I'm not going bear. Bears can't have rabies. Going completely rabies. Not going summoning. Just all rabies. Werewolf rabies. Come here, little guys. I am your fate. Those guys gotta die first. Always kill the healer. Scroll of
I
Identify.
am overburdened.
What? Have a drink. There. I think the first thing I should identify is probably the sash. Probably the charm, so I can get the benefit from it, frankly. Keep it in your inventory to gain the bonus. +1 maximum damage, +5 defense. Huh. Probably should have done the scroll. Or the ring. I could have gotten that out of my inventory. There's another sash. Any more scrolls? No. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I have been very concentrating on my points, you know, so I'm dumping it all into a very specific power. But I feel like I am just owning these guys like easily. And I know this is the first level. Yeah, I understand. One hit a gargantuan. Come on. Why are you sparkly? Why is everyone sparkly? Why are you sparkly? Kairota. Yep, you guys didn't get away from me. Hold on. Oops. I should have left on the ground, frankly, and picked up the... Yeah, let's do that. Town portal scroll. Let's not do that yet. Let's do the identify. Okay. Faster cast rate. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me, really, but... gives me room in my inventory. Ah! What has happened? There. Okay, what do we got here? Anything good? Key. Alright, let's just do the portal and sell some junk. I named him Lupin, as in Professor Lupin, the werewolf from Harry Potter. Because of course. I love how I'm a werewolf and they're just like, hey, how's it going? We're not freaked out at all.
The order welcomes you.
Werewolf. Okay, this is going to be a slow process. I'm going to go dump these crystals. Gems. It's got to be organized, right? Gotta be. Okay. In every game I play, I switch inventory to the tab button. So I keep hitting the wrong stuff. Okay, let's see. Sash. Defense 3. Okay, it's already better. Repairs durability and... Okay.
Greetings.
Wrong again. Okay, sell this. Let's move this to here and move this to here. Okay, now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 identifying scrolls. I right-click her. I don't know why. Okay. And I miscounted. So this +4 to life, lightning resist, but this gives health replenish. So, I think I'd rather have life replenish. +7 fast attack speed. I don't even need to identify that. Probably Scepter as well, right? It won't let me? Oh, it's just saying I can't use it. I see. Fire resist, faster cast. Probably want fire resist more than faster cast rate since I'm not really a caster. Okay. I'm Charcy.
Hi there.
Oops.
I'm Charcy.
Yeah, I know. I don't need Charcy. Just give me your wares. There we go. Okay. I don't know if the druid has class specific gear, does he? I don't remember him having class specific gear. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to the sword. There. All right. So I think we're good to go back. I always go through this when I'm streaming. Twitch always shows one viewer. Always. And I don't ever really know if there is one viewer or if there is not. Oh, they are sparkling because they're like dazzled or, you know, stunned. What? I'm still already. Maybe this way? Ladies. Ah, here we are. Here we are. Finally. Okay. I believe this is the cave we are looking for. Underground passage. I think it is this. Dark Ranger. Wow, she might kill me. Or not. It was uncomfortably close. Dang it. Bunch of healing potions. Okay. That wasn't a very good reward. Kind of sucked, actually. Where's my rabies at? Not even close. I think I got all the rezzers dead. Ah, I don't want that. Yuck. Yuck. Picked up a useless club. Rockin' eat you. Okay. A low quality sash. Sign me up. Just not a nice guy. Just walks in, kills everyone, kicks their shit. Kills their spiritual leaders. Garbage sash, don't want that. Garbage club, don't want that. Don't use bolts. Might be worth selling. Who knows? Maybe not. Just threw that down. Damn it. Okay, dead end. I'm pretty sure when we're in werewolf mode, we still get the benefits of the weapon we're holding, I think. Doesn't feel like it, because it was all about killing undead, and they just seemed like to take a few hits. So I haven't been playing Diablo, obviously, most of the time. I've been really into lately. There it is. Really into No Man's Sky, actually. So it took me a long time to figure the game out. It was like one of those games, and quite frankly, EVE Online is in the same boat as this. It is a game I really wanted to get into and just really couldn't find the fun in it. And No Man's Sky has been that way too. Since it first came out, I mean, obviously it had problems when it first came out. We all know that. But they've done so many updates since then, and it has really turned around. And they've added so many free updates, and I'm like, I want to be in on this. So I'm like playing it, and I still couldn't find the fun. And I was trying and trying and trying and trying. It felt like the game was nothing but an inventory struggle, you know? I'm like, I'm not having fun just like trying to figure out where to put everything. That seems like to be what the whole game is about, is like find your inventory space is what the gameplay felt like. And I just couldn't get into it, and I've watched some Twitch streamers and stuff trying to see what are they doing that's a good time, and they were having fun, and they were doing things like, I'm not doing any of this, what's going on? And then I just went in and just like started, I wouldn't say following the quests as much as I kind of felt like the cool stuff they were adding was like not available to me. So I'd get in and I'd be having the same gameplay I was having before that I didn't like. And I was like, where's all this new content? And it was really just that I wasn't looking in the right places. So I finally found some of the cool stuff, and then I'm like, okay, I'm having a good time now. And then just last night I unlocked all of this gear, that all these guns and weaponry. They want you to like build a base. So I finally built the base, and I hired a weapons guy, and he like gave me all these cool weapons and all this upgrades for my ship weapons, and I thought, that's really awesome. And then I thought about it, I'm like, what do I need all these upgraded weapons for? Because I'd never run into anything in the game that was like mean enough to really be scary. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I got a base built, and I've got some cool ship upgrades, and I just don't really know why. Like, you go into space, and there's a few guys that attack you, but it's not like they were really like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, I'm gonna die. I don't think I've died in the game yet. But I can't say I haven't been having fun. So I'm just going to keep like whacking away at it and see where it goes. I don't know how far I'm going to play Diablo 2. I know the ending. You know, we've all played it. That's kind of the rub here, is that we all know it's not like it's going to do something different. It's just got really nice graphics. I don't know if I should keep this for her or not. I definitely don't need crude javelins. I guess, might as well. 1 to 4. Hers right now is 1 to 3. Plus dexterity. Yeah, okay.
I'll put that to good use.
You do that. Okay. I'm starting to feel like maybe this isn't the underground passage I was looking for. Dead end. Yeah, there's that exit over there. Man, has it really been that long since I played Diablo 2 that I don't remember anything? It kind of feels like it. Yeah, this goes up to 1 and then that's it, right? I mean, that's it. Yeah. Ditto here. Kind of cleared it. I don't see any other doorways. I see more space over there. Over in this area here. I don't really see a way to get there. That's interesting. Huh. What even is that? Weird. What'd you say? Huh. This is not the way we want to go. Interesting. Nope. All right, so I've been streaming this about an hour, and I don't generally edit these Twitch streams. I just put them on my YouTube channel, and for the most part, people don't have patience to watch a 1 hour stream on YouTube. I can understand that. I wouldn't. I do sometimes, but it's because I'm working and I just like leave something playing and I'm just like letting it play while I am working. But if I was actually sit down and pay attention, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't actually. But I also don't feel this is new and exciting enough to justify going in and like doing a bunch of editing work. Because we've all played Diablo 2. I wonder if you can even buy the old version now. You know? I wonder if that makes the old version collectible? I don't know. Well, I'd like to thank Freddie LaChance for following me. It was kind of weird. It was like the instant I started streaming, it said, Freddie LaChance is now following you. And I was like, was he watching? I don't know. But thanks for following me. You can also follow me on, I have a Twitch account, Curse the Dawn 1. We have a YouTube channel. We have an Instagram. But on Instagram, it's kind of weird. I used to stream a lot of Ark, and I've noticed that, I don't know, people don't dig it over there if I don't post Ark content. And I'm kind of like over Ark, you know? I really don't have any interest in Ark 2 that they've been pushing, and it's mainly, it's not the game's fault, frankly. I mean, sure, it's buggy and it's got problems and all, but mainly my issue, the reason I don't want to go through Arc 2 is the devs. They do that thing that we all Arc fans know about, where they just go, here's some content and bye. And we're all like, are you gonna fix the bugs? And no, we're moving on to something else now. The modders will take care of that. Bye. You know? And I'm like, I don't want to play that anymore. So I'm kind of done with Arc. But over there on Instagram, they're like, no, if you're not posting. So if I post Arc content, I get tons of likes on it. If I post anything else, it's like 10 likes. I mean, like I said, I have a day job. It's not like I do this for money, so it's just for my own kicks. So it's not that big a deal to me. But anyway, if you want to see more content, it's over on Instagram. Like I said, I update all of this stuff I put all this stuff on YouTube, and I just upload it to YouTube, and it lives there then, because since Twitch deletes it, I'm like, just dump it over there. If someone wants to watch it, it's there. Forever. Maybe. Where's this go? I think this goes back, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try to get unlost here, but I don't need to continue streaming. We're at 1 hour, 9 minutes. So I think that's enough of a game you've all seen a million times. If I get to the next stage, I'll probably maybe do a little more streaming, but until next time, guys and gals, thanks for watching. And I don't really have a schedule, so look for the Twitch. Look for the Twitch message that I'm streaming now. Okay. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.